Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Codecraft with Oshan. In today's video, we are going to learn about programming languages. If you are completely new to programming, don't worry about it. By the end of this video, you will definitely understand what a programming language is, why we need it, and how a programming works inside a computer. So, let's get started. So, what is this programming language? Firstly, let's understand what is programming languages. A programming language is a language used to give instruction to a computer so it can perform a specific task. Let's think it's like a human language. A programming language is a language. Okay, think about it this way. Human uses language like English, Sinhala or any other language to communicate with each other. Okay, similarly, programmers use programming language to interact with the computers. If we want a computer to display a message like anything or calculate a number or open an application, we need to give instruction through a programming language. We can't use human language directly. So why do we need programming language? Now you might be wondering, why can't we simply talk to the computer directly? The reason is that computers cannot understand human languages. They only understand machine languages, which consist of zeros and ones, such as it calls binary numbers. Writing everything in zeros and ones would be very difficult for humans. Let's get an example. You need to say hello. So you need definitely write ones and zeros thousand. So programming language solves this problem by allowing us to write instructions in a way that easy for human understand. Programming languages can be divided into main categories. First level is low level language. Let's talk about it. Low level languages are very close to the computer's hardware because they are close to the hardware and computer can understand them easily and execute them very quickly. However, they are difficult for humans to read and write. Example, low level language includes machine language called as binaries and assembly language. Machine language usually only zeros and ones. Assembly language is a little easier because it is used short command like MOV and ADD instead of long sequence of binary numbers. Let's talk about high level language. High level languages are designed to be easy for humans to write and read. They use English like word and simple syntax. Example, Java, Python, C++. For example, in Java, we can simply write a statement like hello world instead of writing thousands of zeros and binaries. This makes programming faster and easier. However, computer cannot understand these languages directly, so they must be translated into machine language. So the high level language is slightly slower than low level language because the translation is needed. So finally, we look at how programming works. First step is writing the program. A programmer writes codes using high-level languages such as Java, Python, C++, anything. The second step is translation. The code is translated into a machine language using either a compiler or an interpreter. What is this compiler and interpreter? Let's quickly understand the difference between a compiler and interpreter. A compiler translates an entire program into a machine code before the execution. Before the execution means in the compile time. An interpreter translates and executes the code line by line. but both have the same goal. But there are many differences. Okay. The third step is after the translation, the computer executes the instruction and produce the output. The user can see the window and the output clearly. This output can be anything such as display message, performing a calculator, or running an application. So that's the programming works. So today we learned easily what a programming language is, why programming language are needed, the different type of programming language, and how programming work inside a computer. In our next lesson, we will start learning Java, which will be our main programming language through this series. And I hope to do any other language. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Codecraft with Oshan. See you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.